I'm going to give you a sentence, a descriptor, and you tell me the person that you've worked with or that you knew in the business that most aptly fits that description. And the first one is funniest person in the locker room.
Funniest person in the locker room?
Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Any particular jokes he used to say, or just his general manner?
No, just his attitude. He, yeah. Yeah, just it was just his demeanor. Kevin Nash is really one of the coolest guys in the world. He's got a great sense of humor. He's funny, and you wouldn't see that from a 7 foot, 350-pound guy. But at the same time, you know, he just put out that persona, man, that was cool.
The next one is last man standing at the bar.
Flair.
Did you see the usual Flair tray of kamikazes over his shoulder or in the potted plants? Did you witness that yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. Most beautiful Nitro Girl.
I think probably Shay.
Which one's Shay? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Asian a little bit.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Well done. The most legitimate tough badass.
Barbarian or Ming. Yeah.
Any first hand anecdotes, or are these all third hand?
No, like I saw Ming one night with one handcuff on, fighting, you know, like 10 cops with pepper spray and all that, and didn't phase him, bro. He just kept coming. He just kept coming. It's kept coming, man.
The smelliest wrestler you ever wrestled?
Stevie Ray.
Well, I've never had anyone answer me so quickly. Is it really burned into your memory?
I can't remember what city even. It was in White, Georgia, and at a house show. And we were me and Scorpio were having to wrestle him. And I said, Stevie, are you kidding me? I said, dude, your elbow pad, your knee pad. I go, I mean, tell me you're joking. Because I'm the one that's got to smell it. You don't care, I guess. But I do. So he told me, he said, well, I just came home and just threw my bag down, didn't wash any clothes, and kept his bag zipped up for a week. And then went to the next house show, unzipped it, and got his stuff out. You know, it was just dirty, stinky. God, I'll never forget it. Even Booker was like, God dang, man, do something, man.
I don't know if you were married at the time, but it may be hypothetical. But the town with the most eager ladies or groupies, or however you want to use the term.
God, there really wasn't. I mean, my ex-girlfriend even asked me one time, she goes, have you ever got dressed to go out to be with a woman? And I'd never been asked that question. And I went, I said, first of all, it's a great question. I go, but before I could even answer it, she comes out with, I know that answer. And the answer is no. And I go, you're exactly right. I said, when I went out with my buddies. If a chick happened to fall into the mix and ended up back in my bed at home, that just happened. I didn't plan on going out and hooking up that night because I didn't have to. B, it was, it wasn't a cocky thing. It wasn't a, I just didn't look at it like that. I wanted to have fun with my buddies, and that's what was partying to me. And so that's why I don't really, recall, that,
Yeah. The hardest chair swinger.
Everybody's pretty good with that. But the hardest one, God, I don't know. I really don't know that answer. I'd be lying.
Okay, I'll move on then. The most talented wrestler you ever worked with?
Ric Flair.
Hands down, easiest?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Craziest thing that you saw on an overseas tour?
I'd probably be the one. I'd probably be the one I talk about.
Overseas tour. Okay, so is there something specific that you did on an overseas tour that?
This wasn't that crazy or anything. It was just the boys being boys. But I remember, Jerry Lawler's kid, Chris, what's his name?
Brian Christopher.
Super great. We loved each other. Great guy, super great guy. And we got an argument over who could win a 40-yard dash. And we're at a little pub somewhere in Germany. And I said, well, let's just find out. He smoked me, dude. I mean, he smoked me. He's an athlete, bro. I mean, Brian Christopher's an athlete. And so he just smoked me, bro.